Hello and welcome to episode 51 of the Long Distance Stitchers. My name is Megan,
I am also Megan.
and we are long distance again. As you can see, we're home.
Very sad
Um,
for us.
yeah, it's been very sad.
Yeah.
Uh, this is going to be a combination of things that we stitched in April and didn't show during our Stitch North recap, and then also things that we've stitched since we've been home from our
Mhm.
brand seminar and Stitch North Adventure. So
Yeah.
some things are a little older, but that's okay.
You haven't seen them in their
Yeah,
current status,
yeah.
so it is a gift to you that we share them.
You're welcome.
Yeah. It's May 30th. We
Yeah.
don't usually say the date, which I'm saying mostly for myself because then I go back and I figure out when we filmed. Um,
Oh,
this last one took a little bit because we posted it approximately 2 weeks after we filmed. Not the Stitch North one, but the one before. And I was like, we did not film that in mid-April. When did we film that? So
yeah. It was like the beginning of April.
I had
I I
to.
actually went and looked at when you sent me the link for the Zoom, and that's how I knew what day it
Oh,
was.
that's smart. I went way back through our chat
Hmm.
to find um to
Where
find
you said,
filmed.
yeah, we were talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's smart. The Zoom link. I should remember that for the future because that will be in my inbox. Oh, box, whatever. Um, yeah, we have been busy-ish. Megan has gone on another trip. I am imminently departing for 4 graduation celebrations across my world. Um,
Hmm.
it's work. It's part of work. Little road trip. Toodle about.
Yeah, I got home from seminar, worked for like 4 days because I took Monday off, and then that Friday I got on another plane and went to Saskatchewan for the long weekend. So,
Yeah,
and then it's just been crazy since then, getting caught up on
absolutely, absolutely.
work and things.
My June is
So,
going to be chaos because I have 2 weeks of travel, and then I have everybody from our other campuses coming to see me in Prince George. Not me personally, but we're doing
yeah.
a bunch of stuff, so it's going to be busy.
Hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be a busy summer.
Okay. Did you finish anything
I think I
the
did.
start of April and now that we haven't already seen?
Yeah. So the only thing that I guess is technically a finish is my applique collage.
It's so
Because I
pretty.
finished this stitching when I got home.
It looks so good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it turned out really good. And so yeah, all of this fabric still needs to be reined in and
Yeah,
the
we'll touch base with our course instructor.
back needs to be
She promised how to finish it video. So
yeah.
follow up with her. She also said if she didn't do it immediately, she'd forget. And so
Yeah.
I know how that is.
Yes. Exactly. So
Yeah. Okay, I've got a few more finishes than that. 3 from April and 2 since getting back from seminar. So that's exciting. So you saw it in its near completed state in episode 49. But I finished my beautiful biomes. This is from Pixel Pixie uh,
cross stitch.
Cross Stitch. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say creations, and I'm like, that's not right. Our friend Christy. This was a stitch along that started April 2024, so I'm a smidge behind, but I got her done before she turned 2. So yeah, it's beautiful. I stitched it. This is a winter wren from Fox and Rabbit, and it's a little like muddier than it looks. This washes it out quite a bit, except
Mhm.
it doesn't wash out the floss color. I don't know. Lighting is weird. I have no natural lighting where we film, so. And then I used uh, Floss of the Month pack from Hand Dyed Rolanda and added a bright red to the end for my ombre effect. And I love it so much. It's going to fit in the same size frame as my Natural World. I have not yet gone to see if I can buy the same frame, although I might have already bought one. I should look at my frame pile before I do anything. And then they can hang side by side, which, Natural World is framed, but it is not hanging. So maybe that's what
Mhm.
motivate me to both frame this
Yes.
and hang that. So that is one finish. Awesome. Then I finished Santa Rides Canoe,
Hmm.
which is by the Prairie Schooler. It's a little freebie one that accompanied. They used to put out sometimes little like one-off freebie patterns on the like business card size cards, basically,
Hmm.
that accompanied larger charts. So I have the larger Santa Rides chart. I've done the Viking ship one. Is that the one I stitched?
Okay.
Yes, I think so. I want to do at least the balloon. I don't know if I'll do more than that. So this is a 40 count, just natural linen. It's stitched with called for DMCs, and I love it. And I gave myself a lot of space for some reason when I started this last year, so I could basically do anything in the world I wanted to with this. But it's done. I borrowed that pattern from Michelle, and I should send her a round robin, and I can include the pattern and send it back to her.
Hmm.
Yeah. I also finished my Do Justice, speaking of Michelle, which is a pattern from Michelle Bendy Stitchy. It was on her Patreon. I do believe, I'm not sure, I don't think she's released this, but she's got a couple in a series now, and I do believe she intends to release them. Her life is a little busy these days, so cross stitch things are not top top of her priority list.
Hmm.
Um, so this was my tail end project. So it's a bunch of different colors. It was super fun to do. The fabric is a Kaylee 10 stitch. I lost the tag ages ago. Um, but if you like it, just go browse her fabrics. I'm sure you will find it. Or something similar. She does a lot of these
Is that
gravity
was
dye.
that the iron something one?
I don't know. I've got so
Yeah,
many.
that's what it looks like to
It
me, but
could be. It was a long skinny. You could also watch back through many
oh
Flosstube
yeah.
episodes and figure out which fabric of the month it is, and then
Yeah.
you'll know the title. I'm not doing that work for you though. That'll be up to you. Um, so I'm gonna do the next one, which now I'm escaping my name, but I'm gonna do it on the same fabric. I
Hmm.
not even cut this off before I start it. It's a little bit bigger, but and they'll be a nice little pair. And then I guess if I want to do more, if she's doing a series, then I should get more of that fabric, which means I might have to do the work and figure out. I'm sure I have similarly toned Kaylee fabric that I could scoop
Yeah,
up.
absolutely.
Yeah. And then you saw it very close to a finish, but shortly after I got home, I was able to finish Words
Yay.
and Friends. It looks so good. I
It
need
looks
to find
amazing.
a frame where it doesn't cut off the sides of the clouds, and that's going to be an awkward size frame, I think. But
Hmm.
um, or maybe I'll spend the money and get a fun mat that sort of goes.
Hmm.
I
Oh, that could be cool.
don't know. We'll see. But this is on the Columbus, blue Columbus, Columbo, blah, 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 the cloud word, that I can't say unless I'm looking at it because I always forget. There's an extra syllable in there. I'm shortening it.
Oh,
Uh,
Columbus or whatever. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. No, you mean.
Um, Stitched with the called for DMC. The pattern is Acorns and Friends by Lola Crow. It was for Acorns and Friends um, last January, but I believe it got a public release at some point last year, and so you should be
Hmm.
able to find it anywhere you find cross stitch items.
I've
Or
definitely seen it.
yeah, um, I love stitching this. There's a lot of colors in this, so a lot of color switching. Once I had enough of things to count off of, though, I just did I color completed color by color, which was a fun way to watch it come to life because like as the shading came in. And then there's lots of backstitch like on the skunk's tail, all the threads and things. I had at one point an idea that I would put needles in instead of backstitching the needles. There's three
Oh yeah.
there, but the scale, it looked ridiculous. So I just went with the backstitched ones. It's so cute.
It is very cute.
Very, very, very cute.
I love those little lines.
Mm-hmm. And then hot off the finishing press. Acorns and Friends was one of my May with Go calls. And my other one was Ashan Sampler. And she's done, folks. It's
Yay.
so, so good. So this is
It
40,
looks so good.
40 count prehistoric. Um, again, I used a Floss of the Month pack from Hand Dye by Rolanda. And then there's a couple other colors thrown in that were similar toned or fit. I guess they're not really like, they're not all the same tone, but like fit the mood. This pattern is from our friend Miriam, Marooney Crafts, or Marumi Designs. It used to be Crafts.
Marooney design.
She upscaled to designs. This I started in 2022. I looked back, so it's been around for a while, but at the start of the month, I basically was working over here. So I finished that whole bottom half in a month, which tells you that, you know, if you don't have 50 plus whips, sometimes your whips can get done. Yeah, I stitched on it for 2 weeks straight when I got home. It's basically after I finished Acorns and Threads, which was like a day or two after. I got caught up on DPIP, but I'm now behind, but we'll talk about that later. And then I just stitched this nonstop and I got it done. And I'm so, so pleased with it.
It looks amazing.
Yeah. And I picked the colors with my heart as I went.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes just picking the colors as you go and not planning things out is fun, fun, fun. Okay. That's everything I finished that has not already been shown. If you want another finished parade, go to our Stitch North video because I showed all my Beneath the Waves in there that I've done so far. I had them with me. Showed them.
I don't think I showed all of the Beneath the Waves that I picked up, but I will as I work on them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I did like a big haul of a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I showed them. But that's
Did you,
they're not even whips yet. So.
right? Did you start anything since we last visited?
I did.
Yeah.
So I'm on my flight or at the airport on my way to Saskatchewan. I started my oh,
Your other
did I
one,
show that
that's
I
a
finished my
finish.
pterodactyl?
That's a finish. That's a start and a finish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on,
Yeah.
Ladle. Get with the
So I did
program.
finish my pterodactyl on the way to
On your way home
I finish him on the way.
because you were working on
Yeah.
him in the airport.
Oh, right, on my way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can really see, but you can imagine. And then on my way to Saskatchewan, I started the Stegosaurus. And I'm pretty much done this was all just like at the airport. I didn't work on this again. So
They go pretty quick.
they go pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also started in April, so a while ago, I started I even have a picture of this one. So this is the Unicorn Tapestry by Tiny Modernist,
It's so
which I have had kitted up since I think it came out in
they're usually on.
yeah, so this was in 2020. This pattern was released. I think I bought it in 2021, the first time I went to Gita's, and I ordered the fabric off of 123 Stitch, which because mine's Ada, it's a little different. And I had it all kitted up and ready to go for the last 5 years,
Just
and I
waiting
finally
for the
started it.
moment that it spoke to you. And this is its time.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
It's time. Yeah. I really like how the colors are showing up on this fabric.
Hmm.
I think they're
Yeah, it's gonna be gorgeous.
it's been kind of a work
The
on.
unicorns, like the white, is gonna pop so nice off of that.
Right? Yeah. That's that. And then I also started, so this was a guild project. So I went back to my guild last week. And I knew that there was a workshop, but I didn't even know if I had signed up for it officially. Because this was one of the ones where we had to like sign up so that they could get enough kits, but they had extra kits anyway, so I got one. And so it is this Scotch Stitch sampler pincushion.
Nice.
So we started working on little squares. And since I had just done a Bargello class, I was quite well versed in
Look how
canvas
much you got
stitching.
done.
This way. Yeah, it's this way. So yeah, I only have two squares left, and then I'll be able to turn it into. And this one's already started because she wanted to show us how this works because it's like you're sharing the smaller stitch which with the next one. So she was like, let's
Oh,
just do a
yeah.
row of that. So everyone understand. And then yeah, so I only have two little sections left.
That's very
This
cool.
one's a little funky
No, it's
because I
perfect. It's perfect.
it's
You're
a
learning.
little funky.
You're practicing for your advanced canvas work class you're going to
Yeah,
take at the same
exactly.
time.
My advanced canvas work class, intermediate canvas work class.
Oh, is it
And since I
intermediate? Okay.
didn't know if I had signed up, yeah. So she had the canvas and the notes for us, but I didn't actually know if, like, I didn't remember that I had to bring anything. We were supposed to bring the pearl cotton to work with. So me and two other people at my table, luckily, like, we just have like a ton of extra supplies as like part of the guild supplies. So we all shared like two skeins of pearl cotton. So it's like this green and this white,
Nice.
which are not the colors that I would have chosen, but I don't know. I like it. It's
It
pretty.
exists.
It's
It
what
looks
was
good.
available.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You have the pattern. You could redo it in colors
I
that you
can do it
want.
again with other colors. Yeah, totally. I just have to get more of that canvas stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that'll be, I should be
Maybe
able
I
to
can
finish
hook
that.
you up because I have the canvas work bug, so I ordered a giant piece of it from Traditional Stitches. I haven't even
Yeah.
opened the thing.
It
I forget
is
how much.
honestly, I love it for like stuff on the go. Like I brought that to like our Stitch and Pub day, and that's why I did so much on it because I just was sitting there with my little, and yeah, it's because you don't have to look at the pattern once you
Mm,
know what you're doing for that little square. You're just doing it over and over again 4 times. And then yeah, it's really easy. Once you get your counting right, you're flying.
yeah,
So it's
awesome.
fun.
That's all the things you started.
Those are all my starts. Yeah.
I have no starts since we last talked. Um, so maybe I'll dive right into my whip.
Yeah.
So I did work on, I can't remember if I showed her in our floss tube. So I have her, I did work on Angel of Love with Helen since we last filmed. I worked in the center, adding more beads, um, brought it down, I don't know, 5 or 6 more rows. Right. And so I'm just going to keep working down on her. I think I had to fill in over here to do that. So she's looking so pretty. If you look on Instagram, we got an updated photo of our angels together and they look lovely. We're getting close, right? Like we've met on the cape part because I've brought mine down so low, but the middles are getting closer.
Yeah.
And a picture of our angels made the official Evertotes Stitch North Weekend 2 wrap up.
Oh, that's
Girl,
pretty
I love
special.
them. So they got a lot of attention, as they should. They're beautiful ladies. Um, and then yeah, so I am still doing my data portraits in Paris. We are doing the data portraits in Paris part de Sal stitch along. which a lot of people brought theirs, and I had chosen not to bring mine because I didn't want to bring them off the frame, and now I regret it because I could have had it in the photo. I was still in the photo, but yeah. So this is my data portraits in Paris part two, and I'm all cut up except for last week's drop, which is a bunch of boxes down the bottom. Um, I did not go back and remind myself what all the things are for, but it's fine. You know,
Mhm.
if you really wanted to know, you should have bought the Sal. Um, but I think I had to add, can't remember if this one was before, but a lot. There's been all of this, right?
Yeah,
All of this up here.
that's where I'm at.
I think I had this part done. Um, you can go back and watch. So the drop here, and then there'll be a new drop today, and then I think just one more after that. Three left.
Mhm.
Last week, this week, next week, maybe one
Yeah,
more.
I think it's going into June,
Yeah, it goes
so
mid June, so it's just like how
like
mid
two
June,
more
right?
weeks.
Is it
Yeah.
next weekend or the weekend? I think it's the weekend after. I think the 15th is the last drop. Um, here's one, two, three. I think that makes sense. No, four. Whatever. I'm not going to try and guess.
We'll find out.
We will find out. We will stitch them. I'm going to, after we're done filming today, do last week's so it's caught up. And then next week,
Yeah.
um, I will be home on the Sunday, so I should be able to do it before my week gets busy again. And then those in the know that I'm also restitching Data Portraits in Paris Part 1 alongside this. These are Nuriet Shade Stitchery, we should say, with floss dyed by our friend Jazz, the knitting nurse. And so I decided to restitch one using Jazz's floss on the same fabric. And so even though they're slightly different sizes, part two is bigger. They'll be a nice little pair. And so I just went through and broke it up for the same number. So I think I put, because I tried to also follow because we already had the like sort of flow of part deux. I sort of followed the flow. So I think I've got the two big things
Yeah.
at the bottom to align with sort of where we are on that one. And then, yeah, finish it off with two or three more. This one makes it look like it's three more. One, two, three. So
Hmm.
we'll see. We'll see. I love it. Nuri's patterns are always a delight to stitch.
Yeah. I just joined her Patreon and I'm like,
Oh, it's
I
so
really
dangerous.
want to
I haven't
start.
even stitched it. I mean, I don't barely stitch any of the Patreon things that I have.
Yeah.
There's
I
too,
really want to start her the Sinners sampler that she did.
yeah.
She was working on it at Stitch North on this like amazing fabric, and I was like, "What is this?"
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "Oh, it's this blah blah blah." And I was like, immediately signed up on her Patreon so I
Like,
could
so
have
you
it.
got it. Yeah.
And because I was like, I know I have fabric that would look so good on.
It's so good. Yeah. And then the last whip I have is just I haven't worked on it since I got home. Um, although I wonder if this would be good car stitching for my road trip. It's
I
18.
mean, you'd have to hold it, but
I have to hold everything.
yeah, exactly.
Um, but Bargello Mellow, designed by Lorraine Salt. So this is the class that Megan and I took. And so you had seen week day one. And then we spent more time with it on day two. So all of the sections, there's 7 different sections, are started. And then I completely finished section 1. I put in the tiniest bit of border just so I could say that I had started the border. I might do my homework first. It should go pretty fast. It's just blank
Hmm.
stitches. It's nothing fancy. But yeah, I think that when I originally counted, I counted one hole too many because when I got over here, I had one line left and I recounted the blue that I started off of and I recounted this and everything is fine. And so I'm going to have gaps as things meet. But the thing is that I just continue the pattern and it
Yeah.
feels So I'm gonna finish um, all of the outside ones, and because this will be the easiest to
Oh, yeah. And then you'll just have
go
to
in
add
those.
your
Yeah, right.
compensating
Like
stitches
if
wherever.
if I have to add one more stitch as it's touching here,
Hmm. Easy peasy. Yeah, totally.
easy peasy to do. So
Yeah.
that's what I decided I would do.
That's smart.
So I finished this one and I started filling in this one
Hmm.
next. Okay.
Nice.
Very addictive, I think. I have been looking at a bunch of canvas work patterns on the internet. Um, I want to do super fancy stitches now.
Hmm.
It's a very expensive craft relative to cross stitch. Like
Yeah.
cross stitch, you can buy some fancy floss and things, but like to kit up one of these when they've got a bunch of the different types of threads,
Yeah.
so I haven't bit the bullet yet, but maybe I will convince my dear partner to gift me a kit.
Hey, you have a birthday coming up.
Yeah, but I also want Lego, so we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Did
I
you
can
work on
also,
anything else?
so I can show my
Oh yeah.
Bargello because I technically did work on it also on day two. I'm not quite as far as Megan. I did a little bit more of the purple here, but I had to take it out because I missed the points. The points of my hearts weren't lining up, so I fixed it. But all of my sections are also started. I just didn't get as far across with my
Yeah,
Aurora. It is a lot of fun to work on.
they're gonna be pretty when they're done. Mhm. I have a Caroline Manning pattern, Persephone, that I love the colors of. It's one of the really big ones.
Hmm.
And I think I'm going to adapt it and just do it on canvas. That's why I got a giant piece of canvas. It's much more than I would need for that because everything's 40% off at traditional stitches. I figured if I
Yeah.
was paying the shipping to get it shipped in a tube, I should go big. Um, but then order pearl cotton and just do it straight.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because the numbers are the same. It's
Yep,
just a different size. So yeah, that would be cool.
that's what I'm
Good
thinking
idea.
about doing for
Um,
funsies.
I also worked a little bit more on my needles dance when I was in Saskatchewan. So I finished
Yeah,
the letters
so
and
good.
worked on this little bit of it. Everyone was like, "What are you working on?" And I got to show them, and then I was like, "But obviously my colors are much different."
It looks so good. That pink fabric.
Yeah, that was a good call. I'm glad I held off on starting this until I had that.
Mhm.
Just wouldn't have been on the same on anything else. And then also in April, I worked a little bit on my Magic C. I think this got called from Monopoly, which is why I worked on it.
Mhm.
And basically, I did a little bit just in this polar bear. So they are finished. The polar bears are finished, and all of the top of this mountain and everything is done too. That was what
Tackled the light effects.
yeah. Well, I switched to only doing one strand of the light effects, which I
Art.
think is fine. You'll never know.
It looks finished on the top.
Yeah,
So that's nice.
yeah. Good. Yeah. And then I can start moving down. There's quite a bit more to this like iceberg. And then there's all the animals that are
Yeah.
that. I do like this, but it is this dark fabric is sometimes a pain to work on. So
Yeah.
that's kind of holding.
That's the barrier.
And that is everything I've worked.
Have you bought anything since you've been home?
I have a
Or
couple
before?
little pieces of haul. So I ordered my Beneath the Waves
Mm-hmm.
From I did an order from Gita's and an order from Kimet, and so I also ordered a couple new patterns. So I really like these otters.
So cute.
I don't even think I've seen this designer before, but they're really cute, and I think I might stitch this for a friend of mine. Although it's not exactly small, but it is really cute. I think she'd really like it. So I got that. And then this one I saw like during the pre-orders, and I was like, oh, I need
She is
that.
so
She has a
good.
few of these. I have another one of these like heart ones. Um,
Deceptively large.
yeah, they're it's so cute.
It is. It really is.
And I love that they're making s'mores. I love s'mores. So I had to have that.
Hmm.
When will I stitch it? That's none of my business.
I just admire the front of the pattern for a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
And that's it. That's all because I got stuff also which I ended up already using.
I have a few things. Maybe so traditional. I got canvas. I got a bigger frame for my Angel of Love to go on because the one I had her on, I didn't have space to tighten the sides, and so
Mhm.
she was feeling a little loosey goosey. So I got a big frame. I'm not quite sure how I will stitch with her in that frame, but that is a later Megan problem. And then I was just perusing what they still had on their website when I was buying stuff, and it's 40% off. So I got this Mill Hill kit. It's not paper, it comes with Ada. I might put it on a different fabric so I can sort of like if I figure if I put it on a modeled fabric, I don't have to do the fill in and then I can just stitch the mermaid and the fin.
Mhm. Mhm.
I've always liked these Laurel Birch, I think it is. Mill Hill kit, there's different ones with like seahorse and fishes and stuff, but like the color on them. So for 40% off, I figured I can buy it. And then when the mood strikes me, I can start it. So I got Floss of the Month from Orlando. I haven't taken it out. Another nice set of floss. Um, Go in the pile. Um, I have 2 months of Kaylee stuff. So in April, she sent me, and I don't know what I did with the other pouch, but she sent me two of her little DMC pouches, one with this binding and one without. I think the other one I might have gone to Stitch North with me. It might be tucked in something with things in it. But her very cool,
Mhm.
watch the videos. She uses tape and heat to make fabric out of DMC labels. And so this is full of a bunch of needle minders. I was tidying up upstairs and just put them in there to transport them downstairs easier than having a handful because I use them and then I take them off projects and then they accumulate and then I have to reset.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
I've been finishing a lot this year, so they've been accumulating. Uh,
Mhm.
but these are very cool little bags. And I got my fabric I'm getting 40 count linen this year. It's called Willy Wonka.
Oh,
And like it just
that.
I think the inspiration, I didn't actually ask Kaylee, is the tunnel scene. That's the vibes I get off of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I like that a lot. That's really
it's a
cool.
good one. So
Like a dark neutral.
yeah, right. Deep chocolatey brown with some lighter colors on the side. And then I also got my May one, and this one I'm dead about. It's called Lavender Lime, and it is like the quintessential Halloween fabric if you don't want orange, I think.
Oh, yeah.
The green's a little bit brighter. It's not neon green. It's a little bit brighter, but the purple's coming through pretty good.
Mhm.
More like my hand over here. That's the
Yeah. I was gonna say that corner looks like the darkest. Yeah.
it's so pretty.
Hmm.
That will
I might need some of that.
yeah, you might need some of that. It does feel like a very Megan fabric. And then for my Hester Club of the month piece, Kaylee has died, and I'm gonna see how I can hold this up because I don't want to like necessarily undo their little bundle here. I don't know what weight it is. It's a pretty lightweight, but sulky. She has over dyed
Oh.
thread. And so they're like a silky-ish texture. I know they're not actual silk, but
Mhm.
it's not pure cotton, I don't think. But they're so shiny and beautiful.
Yeah.
Um, and like it's the weight is it's thinner than a strand of DMC. No, I've dropped one. I will deal with that later. Um, so it would be good for tiny stitching, I think.
Absolutely.
I will play around with that. I read the note before I opened it. And so just because this is where my mind goes with sulky, I know Kaylee uses different sulkies,
Hmm.
other sulkies from her before. I was expecting the 12 weight, and then I opened it. I was like, oh, that is not 12 weight sulky.
Yeah.
That is something different. But they're really pretty, so I'll have to take out something tiny and play with it. Um, I got so way back when there was the Brennan Needle order a special kit thing, and the floss came later, and people got their floss, and I didn't get my floss, and I waited, and I did get my floss. So I reached out to Patty and Cheryl, and they're like, "Oh no, we sent it. It's been lost. We'll send you replacements." But then Canada Post is going to be on strike, and so they didn't send it right away. And then Canada Post wasn't on strike. We followed up, but then it sounded like they might go on strike again, and so they didn't send it. And so then I followed up, and they sent it. And so to thank me for my patience, Patty went over and above. Um, so I only think one or two of these is actually the floss that was supposed to be um, that was part of the actual thing. They didn't have all the colors left to send. So they sent me just a whole selection to add to. And I haven't gone through, but I think I only had one or two of these already. And some of them are names that I've never seen before. So I think they've been doing some new colors. Uh,
Hmm.
but just a whole selection array of Brina needles. Look at all those beautiful goodies. I don't even feel sad that they were only at weekend one of Stitch North because I've got a new
Yeah.
haul of Brina needles. They also sent me, Patty sent some of her Four Boys and Newfoundland Girl floss drops with
Oh, cute.
her on it and a little thank you card, as well as piece of fabric for my troubles. It was labeled, I think it's just labeled as one of a kind. Um, so even weave, maybe a 32 count, I don't know, but beautiful
Hmm.
purple. And these cute little scissors.
Oh,
I've been using the scissors. I didn't wait for Flosstube. Patty also put in there the pattern that she designed for the exclusive kit, which I already had because I got all the other pieces. I just didn't get the floss. And so we'll put a form down in the thing. And if you are interested in this stained glass pattern from Patty, which there is a Brennan needle key, but there's also a DMC key for it. Um, put your name in and I will send it to you. So if you didn't get the pack at the time and you want to stitch this beautiful stained glass piece, um, yeah, put your name in the form and I will mail it to you. It's another one that might look good on canvas work.
oh yeah.
That's where my mind goes now. Blocky, canvas.
Hmm.
And then the last thing that I got myself a little present. I don't even honestly remember who. Somebody on Instagram posted their finish of one of these. I don't even remember which one, but I had to. There was not a choice here. Get these. So I'm gonna butcher the name. So they came from Ukraine, and it's Suzeria Edinuroga, I think. I don't know. But look,
Oh.
seahorse, starfish,
Oh. Yeah.
crab, the stingray,
Oh, that stingray is amazing.
jellyfish.
Oh my gosh.
There was so many, so many. And then to a complete 180 from the sea themed ones, but I loved it. This moth. And
Ooh,
it
yeah.
comes with that hoop and the beads, so you like
Oh
you
my
get one
gosh.
thing.
That's
And
amazing.
like I didn't really think about it, and I opened up the little box, um, and the because it's got fuzzy to make the center of the moth, and so
Oh,
that's
that's so
great.
cool.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. But they're really nice, right? Like it's got a little picture in it. It's got the instructions are, and I don't know the other kits. It sounds like they've switched from the boxes to putting things in these bags.
Hmm.
But I mean, there looks like there's a big folded up piece of paper, but like really large print on the pattern.
Hmm.
I don't want to like do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And it's printed like it's got just the key and then it's got it again with the back stitching in color printed on it. So it's nice.
Hmm.
Hoop for that one. But they are, um, yeah, maybe I should open one of these, but the moth at least it's a plastic that you stitch it on. It's not paper.
Oh, interesting.
So I think I might take at least one to stitch in the car.
Hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Plastic. So
Like like canvas kind of, I guess. Like
um it looks like it's acrylic, right? So they're probably using a
oh,
laser
interesting.
cutter to
Oh yeah. Yeah. Wow.
oh, it says front side.
It's already cut out, which is kind of nice.
Yeah. And like when you hold it, right? Unlike the paper. I mean, I got one of those magnet frames now for the Mill Hill kits, but it's not gonna feel like it starts to disintegrate if you
Yeah, totally.
got felt to back it, already also cut to shape.
Hmm.
Just go through it. All the floss on a card, Mill Hill on a card. It's got all the beads and other things. Got beading thread and then all the stuff. Yeah, the pattern looks like it's the same. Yeah, very big print. Again, it's got just these other little parts, right? So
Hmm.
use
Yeah.
that for something completely unrelated. Highly impressed.
Good
It
kid.
shipped right
Yeah.
away. Um, I'll dig up the link and put it in the box below. I had to pay via PayPal, maybe. I don't remember, but yeah. And the shipping was, I mean, I find the Ukraine to Canada shipping is very reasonable usually.
Mhm.
Not that I order a lot, but I got that frame for Deanna's piece
Yeah.
recently, and that was not horrendous. It didn't make me vomit, but I did, as you see, I bought several kits to enhance my bang for buck with the shipping costs.
Yeah, absolutely.
I knew that I wouldn't just stop at one because they're so good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they're cute.
they're
That's a good kit. I think I will be checking this out as well.
yes, yes. I will also give you the link. Um, yeah. So I don't think I can get 6 things done in 7 days.
Well, you could at least do one.
I'm trying to calculate. I've got 6, 12, 9, like 30 hours of travel. No, 20 hours. I jumped too high. Where I am not driving.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a lot of time.
I mean, it's technically work time and I should probably do work, but I can stitch for some of it.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I'm very happy with it.
Yeah, no, they look good. They're awesome.
Um, Plans for June?
It's finally my turn with in Monopoly again.
Oh,
So
nice.
I had rolled for my turn before leaving for Stitch North, so that if I got called while I was away, I knew what I was going to be working on. So it's finally my turn. So I will be stitching on Thursday Goes Goth. I think it's 200 stitches that I owe. It's just like standard rent. So I'm gonna pull that out today and take my little starting picture and see how far I get on that one. And then these ones that I have already on the frame, I think I'll keep working on that and see if I can finish my little canvas project here. And yeah, maybe work on my Bargello some more. We'll
Yeah,
see.
catch up to me.
Yeah. Oh, and I gotta get caught up on Data Portraits in Paris because I haven't stitched on it at all since Stitch North, and I think I finished drop 13 while I was there, and then I didn't touch it again. So,
You've got a minute or two of stitching to do there.
mhm.
Okay. I'm getting out my Whipco pulls for June so I can show you. These are both, I told myself for both of them that they would be finishes. Clearly, I'd have a cover photo for this. Oh, it's in there. Okay. Um, so one of them is Curse Cabinet by D and Card.
Oh,
It looks quite big,
it's
but it's
done.
100 by 166.
Yeah,
And it's not full coverage. There's a lot of empty
that's pretty
space.
dense.
Um, I feel like there's less stitches on this than I just finished on Afshan. I might not be right, but so I've got a start on the top, but like it's got fill in too.
Mhm.
But I will see what I can accomplish with that. So this was in a Fangirl Fibers box. So the fabric is from Fangirl Fibers. It's called Curio. It is a 28 count linen. The floss is all DMC. So I've got it all there to do. This is Honey, Kari's cat. I might make it look like Ziz
Oh,
because it's big and fluffy. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, for a finish. And alongside that, the other call is Moonphase Bell Pull.
oh, okay.
This one also for a finish, which is totally doable. Um,
Yeah, you're pretty far. Yeah.
Pretty far. I've got these three to do again, right? But the forest down here
Mhm.
and the border, right? But it stitches pretty quick. So this I don't think will take very long. Um, I believe in my first location, we are staying in my favorite hotel that has the best seat for stitching. Um, so I should have good light if I take this with me. It's 36 count, so I need and
Yeah.
blanket. So I need good light. But
Mhm.
oh, forgot how good that fabric is because I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's so good.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah, you can totally finish that.
Those are finishes. And then the other thing that I need to do, so I am participating in Kaylee from the sewing shop, Kaylee 10 Stitch organized round robin, but it's cadaver exquise where everybody does a different piece. And so I did mine, I stitched it, I didn't share it here on social media. It is with the next person in my group who is not somebody I know. I've been meaning to see if I can figure out who they are on Instagram because clearly they follow Kaylee. So they have to be on Instagram, but I don't recognize the name. Anyways, um, another person in my group is our friend Trina. And so she is sending to me. So I have her start. And so we cover it up. I used fabric to cover mine. I don't, it looks like having seen a couple other ones that people have shown, it does look like people are folding them, but like you can see the back. I can see the back of the head piece
Mhm.
um doing it that way. So I don't know. I maybe went overboard in hiding my head, but I've just got this tiny little bit to work on. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do for a torso. on Trina's piece, but that little hangy down bit, I'm very curious to figure out what the head is, but I shouldn't. I should just stitch it. Maybe I will figure something out to stitch it, and then I will peek at the head. Don't tell anybody. I know Michelle had to look at the head of the one that she's working on because she did a body with an appendage that swoops up next to the head. So she unrolled it so that she could
Mm,
do that. But yeah, those are my June plans.
good plans.
Yeah. And then we'll come visit you again sometime at the end of June, start of July, show you what we worked on. Did we stick to the plans? Did we accomplish our goals? Did I get squirrely into sea creature kits and not work on anything else?
Yeah, we'll see. Because I am also going away for 2 weeks at the end of June.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I'll bring to work on. We'll see.
Small, compact things, easy to work
Yeah.
on while traveling.
Yeah. We have quite a few train days and some just like chilling out, exploring the city days. So nothing too crazy.
Yeah. You'll have a good time though.
I am excited.
Mm-hmm.
We'll also have quite a bit of time while, because we're gonna go early to the concerts because we're like on the floor. So then yeah. I'm going to Ireland and Scotland to see Metallica 3 times. That's what this trip is. So there will be lots of time
Mm-hmm.
potentially for stitching. We'll see.
Yeah. Good downtime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
thanks for joining us. This is comparatively short to last time. Um, maybe I should have shown all those other finishes. Watch episode 50. Um, if you want the 4 boys and a Newfoundland girl stained glass pattern, there'll be a link below. Um, otherwise, thanks for watching. We'll see you in a month-ish. Bye.